Ted shares a case of mistaken identities in the western part of the state after his visit to a town that grew its name from one word to four.
In the last century, only one Massachusetts town has gone to the trouble of actually changing its name, Manchester by the Sea. And that's when the real trouble up here began.
What was your feeling on it?
I was against it.
Against it?
Yeah, I still am.
Gretchen Wood, former Manchester town clerk, tells us the name change passed by only 2 votes at town meeting in 1989. Many still refuse to utter the new name.
Mainly because I think it sounds a little snobby.
Does it get under my skin?
Indeed, the name seems particularly troubling to other North Shore residents, like Paul Gilligan of Ipswich.
I don't know where they came up with the name, Manchester by the Sea, because I tell people I live in Ipswich by the Ticks.
We decide it's time to check in at the local paper of record up here.
Now here at the Cricket, it's not the Manchester by the Sea Cricket?
It is not the Manchester by the Sea Cricket. It is still the Manchester Cricket.
The Cricket opposed the name change when it first came up, but Pat Slade has slowly come around.
I think that most people now are getting used to it.
But Slade says there is confusion over how to spell the darn thing.
People leave out the hyphens, they capitalize different letters.
It's chaos.
It is chaos.
Even town signs are mixed up. Come from Beverly and there are hyphens. Enter from Gloucester and there are none. Hollywood certainly hasn't helped things any. Even the local post office has it all wrong.
There should be hyphens between each word. Yeah. By and the should not be capitalized.
It's enough to make local hyphenators hyperventilate. Now, many here are finding alleviation in abbreviation, making short work of this, the longest town name in the state.
It's so long and it's laborious, and so they've taken to just using the first letter of each of the words in the name. Much easier.
Travel with us now to the Happy Valley and the twin towns of Hadley and Hatfield, where the operative question has always been, which is which?
We get a lot of that. We're the 2 smallest districts in the Massachusetts school systems. We're right next to each other. They sound the same as far as that goes.
Jerry Devine, a selectman in Hadley, says each, though, defends its turf.
You do hear, well, you know, I'm not from Hatfield, I'm from Hadley. I'm not from Hadley, I'm from Hatfield. I've heard a lot of people say that Hatfield is Hadley without Route 9.
But only one of these towns has attained iconic stature in the world of antiques.
The best of them can be very expensive.
Hadley chests, among the most desired American collectibles. We visit historic Deerfield Village to find a good example of a Hadley chest about 300 years old.
They are often initialed. In this case, HD is not for historic Deerfield, but her name was Hepzibah Dickinson. Pull this out.
Philip Zay, president of Historic Deerfield, shows us a simulation of what this hand-painted Hadley chest might have looked like when first made.
So when this was brand new, it looked like a middle linebacker for the Denver Broncos.
In addition to the bright colors, Hadley chests feature decoration that borders on the psychedelic.
You know what? People 300 years ago rocked too.
Just one thing about this Hadley chest.
Hepzibah Dickinson was from Hatfield.
So even learned scholars can be confused by the Hadley-Hatfield conundrum?
Oh, I'm always confused.
Perhaps our state of confusion is nothing to be ashamed about. After all, maybe there's joy to be had in embracing our geographical bafflements. David Majersic of the Williamsburg, not Williamstown, General Store thinks great adventures await those willing to lose themselves in this state of confusion.
Great fun when people get lost in the right place.
Back to those Hadley chests. They were quite common back in the day, but they don't come on the market very often now. A fine example went to auction at Christie's in New York and commanded close to $1 million. No word on whether it actually came from Hatfield. That is Chronicle 4 tonight. I'm Shayna Seymour. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.